Good day, students! Welcome back to another ClickVid for your English class. Communicating with others can be a difficult task. There are instances where we cannot understand what the other person is saying. Or we may take what they are saying the wrong way because we misunderstood them based on the way they speak or the loudness of their voice. When we ask a question politely, request for a favor, or give out a strict command, we often use different tones and emphasis. This will also depend on what we would like our listeners to understand based on what we said. In this lesson, we will find out how to improve our speaking skills through stress and intonation. Stress and intonation. Words can be divided into syllables. Some syllables are pronounced with more force than others. This force or emphasis given to a particular syllable when pronouncing a word is called stress. Let us look at this example. You can divide the word member into two syllables. When you say the word out loud, the first syllable is given more emphasis. Member. This means that the first syllable is stressed, while the second syllable is unstressed. Stress can also be given to a word in a sentence. Giving stress to a particular word in a sentence can change the meaning of the sentence. Consider this sentence. A Filipino won in the competition held in Japan. If you want to emphasize who won in the competition, you should say, a Filipino won in the competition in Japan. But if you want to emphasize the place where the Filipino won, you should say, a Filipino won in the competition held in Japan. Observing proper stress in speaking will help you communicate clearly and effectively. Besides, stress, intonation is also important in talking to other people. What is intonation? Intonation is the accuracy of the pitch or the highness or lowness of one's voice. Pitch is also used to emphasize something when we speak. There are two main patterns of intonation. They are the rising intonation and falling intonation. What is rising intonation? Rising intonation means the pitch rises at the end of the sentence. Take a look at the example below and read them aloud. Was the exam hard? I finished the race. Am I pretty? Questions that can be answered with a yes or no usually end in rising intonation. The voice tone goes up at the end of the sentence. On the other hand, falling intonation means that the pitch falls at the end of the sentence. Falling intonation is common in WH questions. Here are the following sentences. Why are you sad? Who won the crown? Where have you been? Questions that go down in pitch at the end are all other types of questions. Moreover, falling intonation is used for asking and giving information in normal, quiet, and emphatic style. At the same time, falling intonation conveys certain emotions such as completion, finality, and confidence. Remember that when we ask a question, politely request for a favor, or give out a strict command, we often use different tones and emphasis. Our tone and intonation will also depend on what we would want us to be understood by our listeners. And that would be all for today's ClickVid. Thank you for listening. Have a good day and keep safe. I'll see you again next time. This has been Teacher Joy for ClickVid.